What? I've already got that for my last name, mate. They're doing the dumb. Oh yes, I got the good glitch cutscene. Let's go. Yeah. And they didn't pay. Oh yeah, I recognize that fight. They do that. You just run at them and they're just like, yeah, no, whatever. They don't care. Yeah, you just fucking start blitzing them. Why does Archeo have a nearly full health XP bar? Something's not right there. I loaded the start of game save, so there's no way I should have any XP. Oh. See. Really? I have to have a listen sometime and see. Then again, I don't actually remember much of the Fate OST as well, so. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So the only last bit of Fate that I watched was the Bridge series by Yep. Look up Bleach Abridged, and it's the same people that do that. Project Mouthwash, that's the name of the people. And yeah, their Bleach Abridged series is really good, but for some reason they're not doing any more. I'm assuming copyright problems. Yeah, and so they've been doing like Digimon, and Fate. Mostly Fate. Actually, no, they started up another one now, which pissed me off. It's like, fuck, man, can you not stick to one series? I'm trying to remember what it was that they did. I think it might have been a movie or something. Alright. You're already having to deal with that shit. Just. Yeah, they just fuck you. I don't remember. I didn't realize they had any elemental weaknesses at all. Probably because you're in an ice area, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. They're not gonna do a Final Fantasy X fucking behemoth. You've got to like use debuffs and shit. You gotta fucking pray that it doesn't fucking yeet one of your characters into the heavens. Yeah. Or at least on Final Fantasy X they do. Fucked. In particular, there's the one that does an attack when you kill it. I think when you get inside Sin, there's that one that does an attack when you actually kill it, and it just destroys your entire team. No, it does like an earthquake style attack. Also, you get to fight an Adamantwas in there. But Final Fantasy X and Adamantwas is a nothing. I mean, they're bulky, but... Oh, there you go. Something. Oh, rip.
That could have potentially been the 6 on.
Rip.
I don't think so.
Yeah, Elgato's been a fucking prick.
Oh.
Rip. F in the chat, boys.
That was a pickup for the recon.
Oh, that'd be nice. Is this still on MW 2 or? I just feel like that was a
I'm 99% sure that was actually a 6 on.
Not getting hit too much. I've been slowed down too much. What was it? 5:21:05. I gained 0.23 seconds there. Alright. I'll take that. Oh yeah, I haven't done a full run yet, but I tested out Nightmare mode on this. Which is like a hidden like... It's basically like if you play Halo Combat Evolved and you go from easy straight to legendary. You get fucked. I haven't done a full run of it yet, but in this one, like, if anyone watching, like, you see that I got poisoned just before. Like, the initial arrow damage doesn't do anything more. Like, it does a little bit more because, of course, high difficulty. So, like, instead of doing, like, 1 damage, it'll do, like, 10. But then the poison will hit me and do 99 damage. And I'm dead. So, yeah. That's something to keep in mind if I do a Nightmare % for this. You get to keep raised dead amulets, though, so I don't know if it's... I don't know how far I would go. Because I just start off the game duping like 10 of them and then praying that I get through the area. I don't know. I was kind of hoping the game would geek my raised dead ambulance off of my fucking screen.
I forgot how sickly Hope looks. Like, it's just that pale light.
Oh yeah, he looks like he's got the fucking flu or some shit. 7 minutes going into 7:05 to be exact. It's not too bad. About to do an item dupe, so if I do a good item dupe, I can maybe save a couple seconds here. If I get a really good bullet fight, I come out of there. Don't block me. You got to be fucking kidding me. That's the only time I've ever been blocked by those spiders. Fuck me. So a good bullet fight, I can save at least 20 seconds on bullet. So. Let us pray that that is what happens. Fortunately, my menuing's being a bit shit as well. Are you fucking serious? Fuck you, game. I hit the key once, or I hit the fucking button once, and it's like, you hit it fucking twice somehow, so instead of spawning in your low saved character, you spawn in a fucking dwarf cleric. Alright, that should be... I screwed that up, so I'm gonna have awkward fucking... I'm gonna have awkward... counts for everything. I only have to do one for you too. Okay, still kind of works out the same, fortunately. Right. Oh, 4 seconds. Okay, I thought they said 4 minutes, but clearly that was never going to happen. 4 seconds though, I'll take that. It's a good item dupe. Could have been a little bit better, but good item dupe nonetheless. Oh, I hear that. You're charging. And you're charging again. Here we go. This is the fight. This is going to be a good fight, I feel. Charge me again. Go on, you won't do it. Actually, probably won't. Fuck. Charge. Charge! Alright. Took a little bit, but the motherfucker charged.
Well, at least I can progress sort of staring a little bit more now, I guess.
Charge again, please. Yes, you're a fucking legend.
Oh my god. No, look at 5
Fucking hell. Is your ladder working?
There we go. 11 seconds saved. Let's go. Come on. Run. There we go. I'm running the wrong fucking way. Well, not really. Alright, that was a good bullet for a boss fight. I can still save like another 8 seconds on it, but that was good enough.
Limit marker.
Alright. A little bit of downtime here, fortunately. Just gotta get this menuing done correctly so I can spawn in Archeo with all the shit that I need. And then run along and do everything correctly, hopefully. Oh, you fucking kidding me? That should not have blocked me. Fuck me, I'm getting some of those bullshit fucking hitboxes to deal with. Okay. Oh! Social gaming, thank you for the host, brother. Appreciate it, mate. Hope you're enjoying the stream. And howdy to anyone else that's here. How did anyone else that just joined from that?
Kind of tempted to turn my bloody cube roll into steaks and just have cubes, have a steak within a salad.
That's what I have for dinner tonight.
But I want to wait and get an actual vacuum sealer so I can freeze the rest of it rather than just use freezer bags and have only be able to stay in the freezer for like half the time.
Yeah, it'd be fucking dope. Alright, things looking good. No problem dropping a link. Thank you. I appreciate it, mate. Enjoy your night. Hope you enjoy the stream. Hope you enjoy me hopefully getting a sub 140 tonight. I'd be really happy if I could.
Also, if I was to bloody get the vacuum sealer, I can then start doing the sous vide shit.
You could be like Joe Rogan, just fucking go cook some fucking venison in it. Do a full stream. Do a full stream, get a, like, oh, what's it called? Fucking bald cap or whatever it is. Pretend you're Joe Rogan.
Have you had that problem before? Like often?
I just looked over and it said Elgato is not connected, but the program is actually up.
Big fucking rope.
Do you remember that over the program?
That was a really good fucking little fight.
That is, do you have now?
Fuck. I only have like the two of them.
I've got
I've still got my old ass fucking like 36 on as well.
20 floods. Not yourselves like 35-ish, 5 multis and up.
Fucking hell.
Fucking hell.
1160s, 235s. 450s. About 4 floods.
Here we go. It's a good troll quest. Here we go. Troll elimination quest.
Sorry, I still have my music really loud, so.
We're out here gaming, it's all good.
Oh, I was just talking about what I'm doing on the game. Because I'm currently speedrunning D&D. I gained another 7 seconds. Let's fucking go. That was a fucking great troll fight. Usually at least one of them runs off and I have to go find them. But that's fucking good. Yeah, they flee because they have 2 different attacks where they'll either, you know, when they're in upper close, they'll do just a regular flail their fucking arms around at you, or you know, just typical sort of melee attack, or they'll, you know, throw stones at you, or like little piles of rubble. And for some reason they have a tendency to just back off and try and throw the, you know, the rubble most of the time.
Yeah.
There's any distance between you. There's at least 1 or 2 that always back off. The rest of them, I can get close enough to them to aggro them to come charge me. And then it's just a matter of throwing a fiery oil at them, because the fiery oil does a lot of damage to them, because they hate fire and acid in this game. And then after that, just melee attack them whilst they're stunned. And typically, the mixture of the fire oil and the melees do enough. Alright, do not block me in this fucking doorway again. This asshole troll at the end of the hall here. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it! Ah, yes, he just stood there, legend. He's too busy thinking about e-girls. Ah, yes, I didn't get blocked by spiders too. Hell yeah. This is looking like a good treasury key as well. Alright, charge me. Got it. I have to save and load warp back to start of the area. Oh, I lost 0.3 seconds. That's fine though, because my treasury key split is really fucking good as it is. Alright. Leave the area. It's looking too bad.
Wait till it's, I get to a significant part of the story and then I'll swing. So I can go.
That way you can gain levels off stream.
Yeah.
That's what I'm currently doing with Lord of the Rings.
Get back into some action when I.
Yeah, you don't have to run around getting your levels and shit. There we go, got everything I need. Probably don't need the Lynx ring there, since I don't really need much on my dexterity counter. But it helps, I think, with my arrow attacks later on in the game, so. I don't know, maybe I'll get lucky and get Cat's Grace Elixir. If I do get that, it's a free PB. By upwards of 5 minutes. I won't say 6 minutes at the moment, because I might butcher everything. But, yeah. Current pace is looking good though, 140.34. Damn, Lightning's going full emo. It's going full golf girl mode.
Next, just gonna start hanging outside of a hot topic.
That's where she's going. She's not going to the stadium, she's going to Hot Topic.
Yeah.
Realistically, when you get to the scrapyard, the reason she breaks off is she's looking for t-shirts.
Yeah. It's essentially just like going a different aisle than your friends.
Exactly.
Sounds like you're also wondering when this is happening.
Why? What?
Fuck me, there are a lot of fucking drolls here.
Strange detection. That's
Drows, I should say. I think they're called drows. No, they're hobgoblins. What am I saying?
On M.2 where I convince myself that it's RNG whether or not I'm gonna get a hit marker.
I mean, if you're running a Barrett, then yeah. There are certain points where it's like, this should work every time, and it doesn't. Particularly with headshots. Alright, it's good. Run through here so far. Spam. Alright, don't want to get hit here, but if I do, I can kill them, keep the momentum.
So since this is a huge shift in the environment and the enemies, I think I'll just end the stream here.
Yeet. I think you're about to go into another, not a boss fight, but an area of potentially, like, big enemies.
Yeah, and there is like a slight boss fight with that big flying motherfucker.
Yeah, so you might want to try and level up a little bit for that. Alright, first, Jeweled Scepter went well. Hopefully the rest of them, I've got item dupe to do now, so hopefully this goes well.
And we gain hopefully. I think I saved. I'm gonna save it again.
I'm pretty confident you did. You got the same syndrome as me. You got the same syndrome as me.
Yeah.
Might want to actually dupe some potions here as well, just for next areas coming up.
Since I lost my game saves, I bloody don't have like the themes I can put on the PlayStation anymore. Fuck.
Rip. Big rip.
Big old rip. So I had the bloody lightning theme.
Hell yeah. On my one I I got the Uncharted and Battlefront 2 2017 themes. Uncharted one's fucking great. Alright, that's 12. 16. 18. That should be 18. Hopefully I haven't fucked it up again.
Don't know when I'll stream again. Hopefully tomorrow maybe. And woo.
Whoa, woo.
How do I do a host?
/host, yeah. Alright, we did it. I gained 5 seconds, 5.5 seconds. Let's go. That's looking pretty solid. 23 seconds ahead. Looking pretty solid right now. I just gotta remember to go the right ways now. You got SingStar there. Oh my god. Get your SingStar streaming sometime. Every. Oh, that's right. Yeah, PlayStation 3, right? So it's automatically installed. Yeah. Still, every song is just fuck. What's it called? As Rockstar, whatever it is, by Smash Mouth. I am losing chromosomes every second I try to fucking speak. Hey now, you're a rockstar. Game on. Go play. I remember playing Rock Band once at a friend's birthday party. Hey, thanks for the raid, dude. Appreciate it. I think you guys get a bunch of emotes as well, I think. Ooh.
I don't know.
Actually, no, sorry. I'm thinking gift subs. No one can sub to my channel, because I don't... Yeah. Pepe James. Pepe James. I don't know what I'd do for emotes now, actually. The Riz Cena one was fucking solid, but of course that's not my alias anymore.
Oh, look out. Pterodactyl's tweeted something with the caption, panic at the CSGO.
I just realized what you said. Oh my god.
No, it actually makes sense.
Yeah. He tweeted out a really fucking nice clip when I was
All right,
was it? Yesterday?
overpass.
She's actually good at the game.
She is. No, I know. It was like so clean. And then
25 minutes, 22 seconds. That's not too bad. 1:40:28 current pace. Hopefully I can get some more here. Alright, time for Chucha Paylor. See how badly I get fucked here. For anyone wondering, by the way, I'm abusing an item in the game called a warp stone. Purchase 3 of them and use all 3 of them to on save points in each area that I'm grabbing stuff from. It means that I go straight back to the castle shop because that's where it defaults to, and then I, you know, get whatever cutscene or whatever for the next shield scepter. And then I just go back into that area, like for this one, I go back into the barracks, exit, and walk straight across to Chapelo.
That's so loud.
That was loud, yeah. Rip.
the fucking quad.
Big rip. Big ripping. You from the chat for Trim.
I just went over the triple and then 2 lives, so I just went over the quad.
Big sad. Oh my god, you actually did it. Fuck yeah.
I thought we'd go eat some dinner. And then
Alright, fam.
pass out because for some reason
That's me every single day now. Every day is every. Every day for me at work at the moment is leg day.
leg day.
Yep. Then I have to go up 4 flights of stairs. Up and down 4 flights of stairs checking shit.
Anyhow, good night. If I return,
Oh fuck.
if they were to have fun down on the
It-
pan. Enjoy your
alright.
dream, Ryan.
Thank you very much. Appreciate the host. That one's running away, so he's dead. This one's fucking biting me. These mind flayers can be absolute cocksuckers. And that's him dead. And I got in a quick, cheeky little hide and move silently. So now they don't see me. Good timing. So yeah. Not too bad, Chucha Paylor. Can get a little freaky in here. Hey, Hi-Hat Bopper, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, mate. Alright. Alright, come on, baby. Alright, good. Didn't get blocked there either. Very easy to get blocked by those mind flayers. Priest-looking motherfuckers. Used to actually think they were priests as well. But the mind flayers, they're essentially priests, but they've got like Cthulhu tentacles on their face and everything, so... Oh, wrong way. That's the last of the warp stones. Alright, so one more scepter to do, as Rick just said. So I just gotta... Don't have to use the warp stone to go back to the area now, because the dungeon, I just gotta leave the castle shop, and I'm pretty much right next to it already. And what I'm basically going to be doing is what I've been doing the entire time, hiding with silently and just run around enemies. I'm going to use a save load warp to get to... After I get a certain item, to get back to the start of the area. It's just quicker to do that. And then run it back to sort of a crossroads you're going to see me come to. So yeah. I gained a level apparently, so... Before I do my next item dupe, I need to check my level. I need to do my level up and... Yeah, because otherwise I have to do that every single time I do an item dupe, and that's just a pain in the ass. This isn't too bad. If this run goes as well as it's going, I might not get sub 140, but still, another PB would be nice. Certainly better than the last PB where I sat there, recorded, and had someone else's stream in the background, and myself swearing constantly. Saves me having to, like, edit and commentate over it all. Okay, very easy to get blocked there, but none of the soldiers there moved. I actually forget what they're called. Actually, they're probably what they refer to as drow in this game. Make as far as I can here. Ah, fuck. Annoying ass enemy, like RNG fucking spawns and shit, they can be a pain. Actually, typically with that last time with Silent, you want to do it as close as you can get to this area, but far away enough so that the enemies don't move. Because otherwise you can't really predict where they're going to be just standing. Like, these two guys are just going to goof off and stay there. But the rest of them all tend to move. Alright, so mark of the guards, gonna save of the Church of Palor, all the way back to the start of the area, go back to that crossroads that I took a left at. And instead of taking a left, I'm gonna take a right.
Sister hooked me up.
Crippling depression.
I went to go make party pies, and my sister goes, I've just ordered pizza. So,
Oh, fucking legend.
poggers.
Really?
Alright. 31. Oh, I'm currently a minute ahead. I'm not going to end up being a minute ahead, but that's still looking decent. And I got attacked there. Hopefully I don't get blocked. Okay, these enemies didn't actually move. They did last time. Just a
Oh my
pain in the
god.
ass.
Just marking another 6 on.
Fucking hell. You're hitting tonight. You got... I mean, you have already hit, but... You're going to hit, and the world's going to be able to see it at some point.
Grim, do you know who Bliss and SO are?
Alright, don't gain any time. I lost 5 seconds?
What? Bliss and SO.
No, I didn't.
They're basically like a really popular Australian rap group.
Okay. Yeah.
Like one of the biggest over in Australia. But
So I lost
they have
5
booked
seconds?
as a
Oh, yeah.
fucking
That's fine.
racing event. They're performing and he gets to be on stage with them for some, like, he got like a media pass and they were like, yeah, they let him on stage tonight.
Yeet. Alright, let's hope I get a good hold a boss fight. Item did beforehand, won't take much.
How did you?
No.
We got to go into one of those fucking drift cars.
Let's go.
Like a little truck thing. It's fucking dope. 1500 horsepower.
That's fucking sick.
All necessary.
Yeah.
Very, very necessary. Alright, so I need to do 2 more Berserk Brew dupes. Berserk Brews double my damage, so very, very necessary against boss fight and the boss fights. And I would save here, but I'm going to be doing another item dupe pretty much straight after the boss fight, so no point in saving. Alright, don't fuck me in the ass, beholder. Ah, he always backs off. Stop backing off! There we go.
It's fucking Bogan Central though.
But yeah.
You know where it is? In the middle of Canberra. Where it's on fire right now.
Yeah.
And it's meant to be 42 tomorrow.
Yeah, I was pretty close. Yeah, 45.
Oh, that was a solid beholder fight. 13 seconds gained. Let's go. Alright, so... Alright, after I'm going to grab a bunch of anti-venom potions, and then I'll do another item dupe. And I'll probably do my potions again too, just to be safe. Haven't taken any unnecessary deaths as well, so that's pretty decent thus far. No, don't want to main menu. There we go. Almost butchered the run there. That'd be an instant fucking run death.
The people at this event are all fucking ugly.
Oh boy. And here's Angelina Jolie. Amazingly enough, this is where they got the inspiration for Beowulf. That's a lie, don't believe that, please.
No, I just realized what I hit.
Did it save?
No, I just had a split 5 on here on M.2.
Did it save?
It saved.
Oh, you fucking got it. There you go. I told you you had it. Still rip though, because, you know, split. But. There you go!
Are you playing against people with cystic fibrosis? What the fuck is happening?
Low ass levels. Low ass levels. I'm in a bad position here. Another half a minute time save would be brilliant, but I'm probably going to lose a couple seconds here at least over the next couple areas.
Close it! Oh, I didn't see you guys on the P2.
Rip. What map was it on?
An M.2 fucking...
MW2 5 on head. What map?
Rust.
No, it's not Rust, it's Speedrun. It's not even in the hallway.
Ah, that's pretty solid then. Ah. Still pretty nice. The split would have been fucking godly.
Shane, I've been playing like really freakishly well on COD recently. Like when I've been playing, it's been really weird. Like, you know how... I don't know.
It's like when you have a dream and you do insanely well on COD.
I say like I don't want that great. I started playing in the last couple of days and constantly dropping like 45 kills on TDM.
Poggers.
The last game I got like 78 kills, and now I have shit. Freaking out.
Probably did not need to use that, but just to be certain. Alright, that's perfect timing for the hide and move silently, so just need to do one here. And we're doing 38:52. Still got a few minutes here to work with, which is good because I'm going to need it. And boom, another hide move silently. And that is the second to last one I should need for the, sorry, third to last one I should need for this level. I should say level, I should say area, because this game isn't really based off of levels. Also areas. I get spiked here, that was very close. That was also very close, but that one's always close. Or it looks close, but you're more or less guaranteed to get through if you time everything right. Alright. Alright, so a 40-50 something is looking likely here. Which I'm very pleased about. Ah, fuck.
Got him.
Got him. Alright. I got hit there a couple times, so that may lose me a couple seconds. Got a feeling it will, but let's pray to the Lord above that that's not the case. Okay, gained 4 seconds, or nearly 5 seconds. So that's good. I was not expecting any, like, gaining of time there, so I'm really happy with that. Alright, so hopefully get something similar here. That's a bad start. It's really easy to get blocked in this area, so I've got to time my hide and move silently pretty well. So up here's where I've got to do one. And that guy still ended up charging. So there's plenty of serpents here, and they all have humongous hitboxes. Even for their tails, just huge.
Trim. Trim.
Yo, what's up?
Are you into cars?
No. What's up?
I know. There's a Facebook group, apparently the most liked car-related Facebook group ever. It's called like Street FX or something. And yeah, Shook's hanging out with the owner of it.
Damn. Ah. Okay, that wasn't too bad. You're just a mad lad.
Fucking wanna do it. I have zero interest in cars.
Yeah. I mean, if there's a gang for fucking big titty golf girls, then sure.
A heavy ass backpack. Sure. One of those backpack like streaming things. The one that like Ginger Beauty has and shit.
That's the one. I'm gonna get sane here. It's all good though.
Yeah, Shook is I think he's like one of 3 people that has that new one.
Alright, so it's all good. Get just anti-venom potion straight away. That's why I have them here. Alright,
Wearing a
it's not.
fucking body cam all day.
43-minute mark. So assuming I take about 25 to 30 seconds to get back out of the area. Hopefully I gain another few seconds. If I'm... Oh, come on. Fuck. Okay, never mind. Hopefully, that being said, I get a solid EFAC fight. Sorry, I keep mispronouncing that. Oh, don't block me. See, purely by the amount of enemies on screen, it's so easy to get blocked here. Like this guy being a cunt. There's a spider up here, potentially. There he is. Alright, gained another 2 seconds. I'll take it. Could have been like 3 or 4, but it's all good, I'll take it. Alright, have to hit the save point there, so just have to deal with that. This is really good. Usually I don't actually end up ahead of this guy. Once again, it's another area we have to time my hide and move silently as well, because... Well, not really. It's not as intense as the last area, but it can still... Things can get really bad still. Alright, have a look in. At this stage, I'm going to have about 2.5 minutes to do the EFAC fight. EFAC fight, god damn it. Alright. Time to beat the EFAC. Hopefully he's not a massive cock and doesn't decide to leap up and fly straight away. Because that can happen. Very cycle-based boss fight, but also can be extremely random for no reason. Alright, please block. Nope, he flew. Fuck. Alright, so I've actually got plenty of race damage here, so... I want to set this up that I take it so I take a death when the effect lands. The effect lands, I keep mispronouncing it. God damn. Okay, I feel like I'm actually not going to get downed here. Yeah, no, I didn't. Fuck. That's weird. Right. Wasn't too bad. Oh, this should definitely kill me. Are you fucking serious? Ah, you fucking wanker. He's gonna hit me. Yep. Fuck. Trolled me. Decided to hang around for a bit longer, which is usually good. But in that scenario, when I can't predict what he's gonna do, it's a pain in the ass. Alright.
Master the crack. On a crack state, mate.
Oh, you fucking wanker. I could have ended the fight. Fuck. I'm losing time now.
Fucking crack. Interpret that how you will.
Love me a bit of crack in the morning.
Love the smell of crack in the morning.
That's the fight done. We gained a whole 0.59 seconds. Ah, fuck. Didn't want to pick those up, but oh well. And I gotta do another item dupe soon, so I'll get rid of that. Level up. Alright, that wasn't too bad. That could have gone better. But I will take it. Alright, so... I'm gonna spawn in portals 3. That's not the right one. Did I? No, portal's 3, idiot. I'm just meant to spawn in castle shop 3, so I'm probably gonna lose time here now. Ah, fuck, that's not what I wanted. I did not click twice. What are you doing? Alright, I'm definitely losing time here. I'm just gonna save here and just do it from the get-go. Which was on that start, but I'm dumb. Alright, so now I need 73 of these Time of the Pupils. I'm gonna use all of them. I'm gonna unlock one particular move called Ice Arrow, and I'm just gonna level it all the way up and then abuse it when I go into the next area. Means that certain fights I can like do in a few hits versus, you know, doing the fights the regular way, I guess. Alright, gonna get a cutscene here. We get told to go find Laundra, Cutie Patootie. That was on the table earlier. So basically we get told that she disappears and we gotta go find her. And she just happens to be in this area. And as long as I hold forward here as well, we get the quest. We in this cutscene instead of outside of it. Also, I bought glow potions earlier. I'm going to be using them in this area. I need... Depends. I'm at least 3 or 4 of them. I bought 10, so I should have more than enough for later on in the game when I'll need them again. But just have to see. I mean, the idea of this area is I've got to find 5 diamonds and find Laundry who has the last diamond. So that's tied just to this area. Couple exploits here and there of running through certain spots.
Yo, Shane.
Yo,
See this is it?
yep.
Alright, first diamond right here. Alright. Okay, wasn't quite in the right spot. So there's a bit of an angle to look out for. I feel like I haven't actually hit it here. Oh no, I'm good. Alright, that's exactly what I want there. And I could use another hide to move silently, but... Or use one here. I don't think I've used one yet, but... Not until I get past the train tracks here.
I played in this 2 for now.
Alright, sometimes when you pick up that second diamond, you can get into the smelters before the box comes up saying you got the second diamond. It doesn't skip it or anything, it just makes it a little bit quicker. You can focus more on moving instead of having to try and move and predict when the the message box is coming up. Anyway, this is where the glow potions are particularly handy. Alright, let's see how this goes. Dodge that attack, that's good. I'm not dodging that one though. Alright, not too bad so far. Okay, that was really solid. We didn't take a death there, so... Potential skip in here instead of having to run through to the cooling room, I believe it's called. You can potentially get up onto that ledge that's up there. So instead of going to the cooling room, you can get a player up onto that second story ledge up above. And just skip through, because that's a hidden area. You can go to where that hidden area is, which is the next screen after this. Or just around the corner here, actually, in the cooling room. I've managed to do it once, and never again. And unfortunately, I don't have a recorded version of it, so... Don't have anything to go off of, other than the fact that I know that I got swarmed by enemies. I'm gonna fucking yeeted by that, hopefully. I'm still gonna be hit of this cube thing that's gonna be popping up. I seem to be ahead of it, I don't know though, it's hard to say. I'm gonna see it in a second maybe, there it is. Alright, so I want to try and beat that. If I get stuck behind it, my character's movement speed for like slowly walking is slow enough to stay behind it, but my running speed here is just a bit faster than it. You can see I'm sort of getting further and further away from it. So if I get stuck behind that, it's a pain in the ass to get back ahead, and yeah, enemies can get launched into you. That's also something to keep in mind. Now this one we can't get ahead of, so and don't even have to worry about it, so it works out. See me sort of going back and forth. It's kind of hard to get a straight angle here. I also need to go back to Berserk Brews. I'm going to be using one for a enemy up ahead. Use this here so I don't get seen. Well, I do get seen by those guys, but I mainly don't want to get seen by these two. It's so earlier they can throw fireballs at us and they can be very painful to deal with. Anyway, bit of a mini boss here. You kind of have to deal with them. Big giant. Just gonna ice arrow him several times until he goes down. That's exactly what I wanted. And then we find Laundra. And when I get given, when she gives me the thing is when when she gives me the diamond is when I will split. I might actually be doing that wrong. It might be here that I split, like, when the cutscene starts, but... please gain time. Alright, we're losing time here. That's unfortunate, but... just take it on the chin. Only lost a few seconds here too, so... I might be doing that split wrong as well, so... Don't block me. Oh, fuck you. Alright, next boss fight is going to go the exact same way that that mini-boss just before went. There's a spot on next two main bosses for these areas that... if you... so if you spawn into the fight, and then but you only go like to the very spawn into the very edge of the fighting area itself, the game will start the boss fight, but the boss will not have recognized that you're in the area, so you get a free set of attacks. It can't attack you, so we just spam arrows at it. Just gonna make sure I've got everything on. Right, so hopefully this goes well and I can get a bit of time save back here. Get a bit of time back here. It's about here. So yeah. Now all I've got to do is spam Y. And then try to time it so that I can move forward a little bit at the end of the fight. Also, I'll hopefully still have enough potions at the end of this, but just have to see. I'm going to need like 60 to 80 when I get to the next area. That's the fight. We gained 16 seconds. Let's go. Sweet. Next mountain pass area, I'm going to meet Big Titty Ice Wizard waifu. But first I got to do some item duping. Alright. Don't know how many Berserk Brews I actually need, so I'm just going to do all of them, get all these potions. It's been a bit slow here, fortunately. So I'm going to get all 73 of these, and I'm going to use them all up down to 30 and go from there, because I need 80 after this area for the next item dupe after that, so I'll set it up that I have the 80 all there, but I will be using all these up after I restock. Specifically I need 122, so we've got 73 there, so I actually only need 49 more I think. Alright. Maybe wrong on that. I'm going to do 50 just to be 100% certain. So I'm going to duplicate all these and a bunch of these potions. Well, as much as I can. 76 should be enough. Shit, supposed to save and I used the Berserk Brew, which is not good. So I'm going to lose a little time. Getting 3 extra. I'm just going to remember to spawn in the character twice later on. That's what we're going to do. Or I can do it now. Just have 3 extra, I guess. Alright, so now I'm going to get all of Exploding Arrow, which is just a fire arrow essentially. Yeah, Wheel Chris, because I'm going to buy some of those later, and then do the rest. Alright. And I'm going to go meet the Big Titty Ice Wizard waifu. Unfortunately, I don't get to speak to her much because we got a speedrun to do. There she is there. As you can see. She's very, very nice looking. And she has a nice rack, so yeah. I think I've got everything set up. Just gotta set that to exploding arrow, and I don't need any throwables for this area, so I should be good. I'm leaving the Berserk Brews out. And if I accidentally use one, it's not too much of an issue because I've got 39 of them, so I will need that much when I go into like the final areas. I probably need probably not that much, but the final boss fights against Kaden, they will require extreme amounts of Berserk Brews to be set up. Well, not really. I'd say like 25, 30. That's my guess. I'm going the wrong side here. Oh, don't. Fucking just about got stun locked. Alright, so that's what you see. That's potentially what can happen if you don't time the hide and move silently here properly. Get stun locked by these guys who all have like double attacks, and they can use the Berserk Brews as well. And they're a bunch of assholes. Do not like these enemies. Not as bad as the spiders. They have fairly predictable like aggro lines when they see you. The spiders will like wheel around almost as if they're intentionally trying to block you, and it's a pain in the ass. These guys, they will either Berserk Brew or just swing their fucking axe at you. So not as bad here. Also, I haven't done this in any of the boss fights outside of Bullet, but I am looking to get a second player into each of the fights, and even with Bullet in particular, maybe even like a third and fourth. It's kind of hard to say. I've got the controllers to do it. It's just like having them. I don't have nearly enough hands. Like even doing 2 controllers is a bit of a stretch. All right, 1743. So 120, 22, 23. It'll be 120, 26, 27 going into this area, or maybe even later than that with the loading here. Right, so this here I've got a whole bunch of levers, and then after that I'm going to do a save and load warp, and get back to the start of the area and set all the enemies back to the areas where they should be. Do a hide and move silently here, because otherwise I'll wake up this one and aggro this guy, and we want them in a specific spot just so we can predict where they're going to be. I don't know why I'm saying we, since I'm the only one running it, but you get the point. I'm gonna leave it's a bit of a shame. Maybe could have gone away with just running through there, but it's kind of hard to say. If you can see, this the area's got a shitload of enemies in it. Alright. Yeah, not too bad at the moment. In this area are horrible. You're going to find out why, because it renders like the entire area, whereas the rest of the areas it's like a bunch of areas to run through. I mean, there's that sort of design here as well, but like this particular area for some reason just, I think it's just because they had so many enemies in it. There's just that many enemies in it. Like even here you can start to see some frame drops. Alright, got around those guys, got around these guys. It's a bit risky doing that, but it's ultimately quicker and, saves time. Here, though, I need the hide and move silently, absolutely, because these guys, this is where the frame drops happen. As you can see, it's getting really bad. And I don't want to risk having a whole bunch of enemies attacking me with low frame rates, making things very difficult to work with. Anyway, same deal with the rest of the areas. You saw there's a sort of just a bunch of gates to open up. And yeah, that's just the entire like set of areas here. This involves opening up gates. Hide and move silently. Oh god. It's a me, a homeo. Alright, save that one. That guy's about to hit me. Don't want to risk running the gauntlet on this one because they will all hit me and I'll get blocked. I should be able to get out just in time here though, so. Squeeze in between everyone. And I did not, but it's all good. I'm not paying much attention. Right, that wasn't too bad. I just go do another hide and move silently like here, so I don't wake up the golem.
Your alarm is set to wake you up in 16 hours and 35 minutes. You wish to go to bed now?
Oh my god.
So I guess I'll see you boys later. I need to
Need to get a good night's rest, eh? Gaming takes a lot out of you, man. You just need all the rest you can get afterwards.
yeah, losing a 6 on makes me
Yeah. And that's the mountain pass done, so that wasn't too bad. I lost 20 seconds, but kind of expected in there. It's actually what I was expecting in the King's Fortress as well. Here we go. Hopefully the frost worm hasn't seen me. I might be a little bit further than I should be. Alright. The fuck? I got shitloads of time saved there. Oh, not shitloads. 18 seconds isn't shitloads, but...
Fuck, I just accidentally beamed up through.
Alright, that's solid. I got heaps of time. I gotta go do a bunch of shopping and more item duping. So, there's time here. I wasn't onto it there. So if I could get the Cat's Grace Elixir to work, I do my shopping before I enter the Mountain Pass. Or the Frost Lair. No, that's not what it's called. But, with this current method, I do it here. Because if I do it before I go into Ice Area, when I go into the castle shop and actually speak to Lynn, who's there now, instead of Rick, because he's buggered off, I will... I'll get a different ring instead of the one I want for this one, and the one I want revolves around strength and constitution, whereas the one I would get would give me dexterity. I've got plenty of raised name in it, so it's just good. Lose a little bit more time here. This will come down to shopping versus actually what I'm doing in each level, so okay, that should be more than enough. Right. Alright, so I'm gonna sell everything that I've got as well as the shit that I duped. How do I sell you? Don't need you. I do need you. Don't need you. Don't need you. Don't need you. Don't need any of you. Don't need you. What? Goo goo gaga, I've consumed ketamine, I'm going to die. Where's the pin?
Shall we move channels? Because,
Yeah, I'll be a bit fucking loud, so. Or just boot me to fucking AFK channel or something. Oh, by the way, I should wear all this shit. Ah, you kidding me? It's not the best shot. Not the best job I've done. Alright. Anyway, as you can see, we're hearing from Lynn here. Rick's left, so she's taking charge of the shop, as well as the Crimson Scar gang members. Anyway, the cutscenes sort of split together. So the game expects you, after you go and save Laundry, to come back immediately. And that's when you get the Ring of Rings there. Very handy, but see, we do it there to skip an extra cutscene. And we also purchased Tordex Metal, which gives us +4 strength and +2 constitution. Also, I still got to do another item dupe to get my volley of arrows move, which I'll do once I get back into this area here. Alright, so get this cutscene done, then I'll do an item dupe for that 70, that 80 things I did. I butchered that up, by the way, so. Ah, shit. Portals. I'll do all my potions here as well, because I'll probably need them. Don't think I need any of the raised amulets, but I will grab a bunch of them, just to be safe. Shit, that's not the right character. So this kind of screwed things up a little bit here. 3. Don't need to save since I've got everything. This is the last tell me the people item dupe that I need. So a very vital item in this part of the run, or this version of the run. If by some miracle I can get the Cat's Grace Elixir strat to work, then I'll do that. Also, I need to do an item dupe here, so I'm going to lose a little bit of time, but I kind of need to do it. For my Rod of Destruction, is going to need them for a boss fight in the next area. Going to Acropolis time. This won't take long to get through this first area, the lower graveyard. All I've got to do is hit a bunch of levers and then exit the area. Usually I would hide and move silently to start off and then run around because I don't want too many skeleton spawns, but the reality is, I'm too fast for them, so hopefully they won't block me and won't hit me, so I'm just going to charge forward recklessly and hope for the best. See, that can happen easily, and they would not spawn if, I believe they don't spawn if I'm not, if I'm hide and move silently. See, yeah, I've ended up getting blocked. Fortunately not there. A lot of arrows I can get by. Another reason why I hide and move silently is because if the skeletons nearby me and they take a big swing at me with their swords, they can very easily hit me because for some reason they have a huge hitbox for their attacks. They're not like large enemies as well, so it's not like a skeleton that's about to spawn in, for example, who has, who is a bigger enemy. And we're losing a fair bit of time here, but that's the way it goes, unfortunately. Yeah, we lost 40 seconds. It's unfortunate, but as long as we're still ahead, So long as I don't get any like shit RNG in some of these other areas, I will be okay. Hopefully to get a PB here. Not 140, sub 140. Although maybe that will still be possible, but I'll just have to see. I need some decent RNG here. Like I don't want any skeletons blocking doorways and shit here. It's very, very, capable of happening. And I'm just going to put out the rods of destruction that I have on. Just keep them on hand. So the rods of destruction should be able to kill any of these skeletons in one hit. Or at least, a couple of them, which then they're fairly quick to use. Alright, so that worked out. Doesn't feel like it's slow. Doesn't feel like it's too quick either, so we'll just have to see. I need to do another hide and move silently up here. These guys are going to spawn in on the spot. Very frustrating. Don't block the doorway. That's very good. It's very easy to have enemies block their doorway. That can happen so easily. It's not funny. I mean, I guess it is, but it's just a pain in the ass. So hopefully my high move silently still on. We're through, and we gained 7 seconds. So that's good. Gaining back time here. Unfortunately, that time loss that I got just before mainly comes down to bad shopping. That's where it's gonna hit me in the ass. That's why it's biting me there. Anyway, I use an anti-venom potion to get, so I don't get hit by these. You wouldn't notice I didn't sell them earlier. That's the reason why. And glow potions soon are going to be the same. Anyway, this is where the Rod of Destruction's first uses come into play. There we go. Enemies being a pain in the ass, but it's fine. I got one more enemy just up here to have to worry about. He's being a massive wanker, spawning in skeletons. Alright. Fortunately, I was able to kill him, so that kind of takes a little bit of pressure off. But it's just such a pain in the ass to deal with. Again, Cat's Grace Elixir eliminates that issue, because we have such a high dexterity that our ranged attacks, so for the shooting arrows, we don't have to worry about if they do enough damage. They do more than enough damage, so I can just one-shot that guy and move on. Or two-shot him and move on. Anyway. Haven't got much longer to go on the Bone Temple. We're not going to bother hiding and moving silently here because I shouldn't get hit by anything. I shouldn't get blocked by anything, I should say. I might get hit by a couple arrows or something, like a stray arrow. Alright, a little bit late on the entry there. Alright. So you notice when I went into that temple after getting the 3 medallions, you need 3 medallions to get into that temple. You would have seen on the ground. Got the death globe after getting the life globe beforehand. I get another second, that's good. You need that bell that's in there, otherwise you can't get through to the bone bridge here. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind. Now I don't actually need to move silently here, but I want to give myself a good head start. And I'm not going to touch level gained because I do not need to level anything up. Unless I can get like a guaranteed strength buff from it, which I won't. I don't think I will anyway, not at this point. I nearly got blocked there. Good, that's good. I didn't get blocked by the shot there. I mean, I kind of did, but I also kind of didn't, but if you understand. Alright, don't worry about you, because you will not get in my way. Those worms can, like, do like a... I call it a paralysis. That's in reality, it's just like a slowdown, like slow on Final Fantasy. But I call it a paralysis. Alright. Yeah. All we're going to do is run from point A to point B here, by the way. That's all I'm doing. And if I get hit by any arrows or anything, I just spam right trigger to basically continue the momentum. And so there's like, okay, I was not expecting that. There's one spot where I'm guaranteed to get hit, but I still, as you can see there, I've got to sort of keep my guard up, keep an eye on things. And also, of course, I don't want to run the wrong direction at any point. So it's perfect use of the right trigger spam there. And I'm pretty much at the end of this bridge. And that's a free run through there most of the time. Alright, so what we're going to do is run through this next area, kill one golem enemy, blood golem to be exact. And then, which is very easy, you'll see me use a specific sort of set of moves for it. Then after that, I'll gain entrance into the Lich's lair. Fortunately, I did not get hit by that. Alright, where's my Berserk Bruise? Alright, volley of arrows come into play here. So I use volley of arrows, it uses up all my mana. I hit this guy with volley of his arrows. And you see, really easy kill. Really easy kill when done right. Okay, so now I've got a few minutes here to do the Lich's lair. Kill this Lich. Where's the last one? Okay, I'm losing time here already. Fantastic. Not really. And the Lich is a set of, alright, this is a pretty decent boss fight so far. Ah, please. That's gonna... Fuck! Oh my god, would you piss off? He's dead. Oh my god, here we go! Oh, that was a good fight. Right at the end there, that got a bit fucking shaky, but that was a decent fight nonetheless. So we're a whole minute and 8 seconds ahead. Just like one or two fights can go really fucking well, and it leads to stuff like this. So yeah, a 139 is actually possible. If I get a good spider mini boss fight as well, I can get bring that down maybe another 15 seconds. So I'm hoping I get a good fight there. Shadow Keep, I'll probably actually lose a couple seconds on Shadow Keep because it's just running around hitting levers and whatnot. Can't really do much to you know, bring the time down there. But you know, I did what I can. Anyway, we're basically getting told what to do against Caden. So part of the game is that you're actually supposed to get these things called soul shards. We got told about them at the start of the game, and I haven't picked up a single one. You will notice that because we don't utilize them. But if you actually use, you get given ancestry weapons. That's your weapon that your character died with when they battled against Caden. I can just save over whatever here. By the way, I don't need to do anything, so I'm gonna reset the console. Now I have to reset the console here because if I don't reset the console, the game will crash once I try to get to the next cutscene, where we get to see Rick, who, spoiler alert, he's Caden. He's the main boss of the game. So yeah, he for some reason the game always crashes there, and sometimes it looks like the game crashes as well on another spot when we go and speak to Lynn, and back after the ice planar area. Yeah, this is looking pretty good at the moment. I can get our Shadow Keep under 130, which I should be able to easily, I will be very happy. Okay, because after that, it's like all I need is a good Spider mini boss. So like walk out of that with under 133 maybe, and a couple of really good Caden fights. Because there's still some RNG that goes into these other fights. Just gotta be wary, you know, take note of certain attacks that come out from Caden. Because he's, I think, steals, or he has this, you know, the power of the gems with him. He kind of steals them, he kind of doesn't. It's not really explained. Because, I mean, we can still use the power of the gems, so it makes no sense. So I like to think that the speedrun is the more canon, you know, way of, you know, dealing with the story. You know, more canon way of playing the game. Anyway, yeah. So it turns out Rick's actually Caden, and yeah, he's out to get us. If anyone wondering, Caden, main villain at the start of the game, you get a cutscene right at the start of the game showing what happens when you fought him 150 years ago. Of course, I don't show that because I just have a save file to skip the cutscenes that play and, you know, get straight onto the run. Because they are annoying to watch consecutively. Actually, even like once or twice, they get annoying to watch. So, I need my glow potions up and ready. Alright, just kill that guy because I have to attack there. Either I have to hit the boxes or hit him. Best way is just to spam. So, Archeo does a double attack. This name's the character, by the way. I don't know why I'm saying that, you can see it on screen, but... Anyway, I'm going to hit 4 levers, this is the first of 4. So there's 2 of the levers, open up these bridges, and 2 more open up, help to open up a gate that's up ahead. It's like at the edge of this area, I'll show you as I run by it. So... I don't know why an enemy went invisible. That gate there, I've got to hit 2 specific levers to open it up. And, so we hit these 2 levers. That one that I hit before, and this one here. And that opens up these, that turns on these bridges that leads to the other 2 levers. And we just go to those 2 levers, and we hit them, and that's the end of the area. Well, not the end of the area, that opens up the gate. Run through said gate, to another small little area that we just run basically from point A to point B through, and that's it for the Shadow Keep. Alright, so I'm going to be dealing with more fire stuff here, and even if it's not on screen, it can hit you somehow. It's really dumb how it does that, but yeah, that's how it does it. And having the glow potion there is a bit it's necessary. It's not necessary, but it's very helpful. So, alright, so I got hit there, that's fine. I got plenty of raised damage as well to utilise afterwards. Alright, so I might take a death here, which is actually going to be helpful. So wait and see. Going to do a high move silently so I can get through most of the rest of this area. We'll just have to see. It's kind of a mess over here now. Alright, so if I don't get blocked here, which I did last time, last run I did, I got blocked in that hallway because 2 enemies just decided to, I don't know, start making out there. Alright. These guys aren't taking notice, as long as these mages, so they can hit me with those. Attacked. Oh, we gained 18 seconds, let's fucking go. Things are looking good. Alright, continuing on ahead. So now I'm just going to run through a couple areas. This one's really easy to get through. So I do one hide and move silently, run straight up past these guards here, run past these guards here. Now the Shadow Keep and the rest of these areas, they're all just a mix up of previous areas. So we just run through here, dodge those gargoyle style looking enemies, dodge this guy that's going to, you know, aggro me here. Oh, I'm going to aggro him, sorry. And that's it for that area, the East Grand Hall. That's what you got to do. We go into the West Grand Hall, which is where, at the end of it, is where the spider mini-boss is. So, good movement. All I need here is decent movement, good use of hide and move silently, and I guess pray that I don't get screwed over by RNG on the boss fight. I shouldn't, because the reason I lost time in my last run is because of really bullshit hit detection on the game's behalf. Alright. Don't spawn anything. You're a legend. Alright. By the way, these mind flayers now, they can spawn in even bigger versions of themselves, they'll say. Not of themselves, but like they spawn in these like literal hell spawn looking things that can screw your day up. So we don't want to deal with them. Anyway, we are pretty much at the boss fight. So when I use Berserker, I don't know why I got a lag spike there. Hopefully there's nothing bad. But here's the fight. And I'm going to use the same method I used against the Blood Golem back before the Lich, where I basically stun lock the spider into staying into a specific spot. So I'm going to run back here. As long as I don't get hit by any dumb attacks, like that. See, this unfortunate part of the run here. The spider can get free. This is honestly fine. This should be the last one. Hopefully. Oh, get back here, you fucking prick. This should be the last one. There we go. So I did lose time there, unfortunately. That's really frustrating, but we still got a good chance for a 139. So as long as I don't get any more BS time loss, I should be okay. All we're going to do here is get through 3 fights with Caden. First 2 are really quick because he doesn't really do all too much. Or like the way these first 2 Caden fights work is Caden will get himself down to, he'll let himself get down to about quarter health, and then he'll spawn away, he'll teleport away. So we can get this can be a really quick fight or a really shit fight. We'll just have to see. So you can just decide to be an asshole and somehow dodge that. Don't be a prick. Fuck me. I gained 2 seconds at 1.81 seconds. Oh, that's still frustrating though. Because you can see there, like, I can just get him on that first spot that he's on. And, I can do him dirty from there. Yeah, he can be a pain in the ass sometimes. Same with this one, is he can be a bit of a pain in the ass. Plus he's got gargoyles spawning, so they can get in the way. So I keep knocking the mic, but it's all good. Alright, so I'm going to use 1 hide and move silently here, and then pull out my shit. There you are, sweet finisher. So that first area you need a couple of hide and move silently. This one you just need the 1 because it's just up here. And you just got to go over this bridge that's here. Really simple. Unfortunately, this mean Caden will know where I am, but I think he knows where I am regardless in this one. I lost 0.28 seconds. Fuck. Alright, so now I've got to try and hopefully get by these gargoyles that are here. Good, none of them saw me. If I had a couple more, if I had a few more berserk brews, I'd be happy, but I'm just going to work with what I got. It's going to take too long to try and spawn in more of them, so yeah. Well, last fight, hopefully I end up being a minute ahead, because that'd be really fucking solid. I'd be really happy with that. Shit, did not want that. I just need one hide and move silently here again, I think, if I go the right way. Movement's a bit shit. Exploding arrow. Where are you? Fuck, sweet finish, that's what I want. Alright. Should still have enough time to get by this guy. Once again, those I think they're called necrals. They spawn in skeletons and shit, and they get in the way. They're a pain in the ass. I don't like them. Ah, fucking targeted the wrong thing. This is fucking looking pretty solid. Where are you going though? Yes! I got a 136 time save. 139.15. Let's fucking go. Woo! Sub 140, second fucking try of the night. Let's go.